Hey everyone, it's Fun Around, and my name is Jordan. This video will be for Tuesday's large slate for the WNBA. It's the last day for the Commissioners Cup. If you don't know what that is, all the teams in the West play each other, all the teams in the East play each other, and then at the end we take the two top teams and they will play each other for $500,000, and that gets split between all the ladies on the team. So the West is pretty much locked up. Looks like the Minnesota Lynx are going to be in on that side, but the East is kind of a three-headed monster right now. We have the Liberty are there, the Fever are there, and the Atlanta Dream are all there. Liberty and Dream play each other. So one of them are going to knock the other one out. And then the Fever play against Connecticut, who's one of the worst teams in the WNBA this year. So I looked up the tiebreaker because the Fever did beat the Liberty, and it's going to go by point differential first. And if that is tied, then they look at head-to-head. So if you see on the screen, you see that the point differential, you see that the Fever have a lot of making up to do there. So they're going to need a really big win against the Sun. But before I get into that, I do want to shout out a guy from my Discord who's been in my Discord pretty much ever since I started it 2.5 years ago. And WNBA season 2 years ago, before the Caitlin Clark hype, he was putting out WNBA picks there, knew all about it, knew all about the ladies, and he was doing great. Just helping out the Discord, for the love of the game. I got into the WNBA more last year, of course, when the popularity went up. I was doing baseball the year before. But if you are in the Discord, his name is Wolf Wilson. He did start a prop channel last year, and then things get busy and all that. But he's reviving it. He's on a hot streak right now, so go check out Wolf Wilson Props, and he does have a pick for you guys.
What's up, y'all? Wolf Wilson here. I just want to give a quick shout out to Final Round for shouting me out on his channel. I'm going to give y'all one pick. I'm going to have some more picks posted on my channel later. My video will probably be out tomorrow morning sometime. But right now, I got one pick that I'm looking at right now. And let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm not going to make this too long. So the pick that I have for you guys is going to be Veronica Burton over 16.5 points and assists. Now, she didn't clear this line last time, but they have no backcourt. The Valkyries have no backcourt. Everybody's competing overseas in the EuroLeague right now. So, I just like the spot for her. She had 9 assists last game, only 9 points. So she cleared the line mostly with assists, but I really just like the spot for her. I think she can go over her points line as well. So if you just want to take straight points, that'll do too. But I like it 16.5 points and assists. She's a facilitator, and I know she can score. So that's going to be my pick for you guys. So if you want more picks from me, go ahead and check out my channel at Wolf Wilson DFS. And I'll have some more picks later tomorrow when I drop the video. Thank you, guys.
And that pick, Burton's going up against the team that gives up the most points in the WNBA. So points and assists, definitely a great matchup. I know he was trying to fit it in like a 60-second clip, but yeah, super great matchup. If he didn't have that pick, I'd probably be taking her too. So check out his videos in the morning. It is a 6-game slate, so I'm not going to be able to cover all the games, and having a guy like that, with different perspective, bringing more plays for you all, bringing green, definitely great to have. And I have no problem shouting out, people who are intelligent, know the game, know the players, and all that. But you will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description for a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And like I mentioned, the Fever need a nasty blowout. Like, it's got to be more than 30-point blowout. It's got to be around 40-point blowout against Connecticut Sun. They just have to have no heart pretty much if they want to jump into that #1 spot, because point differential, that's what I read, point differential is key. They're rarely going to tie on point differential, and then have to go to the head-to-head. So my first pick is going to be from the Fever, Caitlin Clark. I'm going with over 15.5 rebounds, assists. This is at -102 right now. She came back from injury, went up against the Liberty, had an amazing game, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and she did not look like she missed 2 weeks. So here against Connecticut Sun team, and like I have been doing this year, filtering to the position, and then I weight the position by 40 minutes because it's just literally guard, forward, center, and some teams don't carry as many of those types of positions, and the rankings are all off if you go by positions. So you have to weight them. So the Sun give up the 3rd most assist and the 5th most rebounds to guards. So if they really want to get into the Commissioners Cup, they need that 40-point blowout. Caitlin Clark's gonna have to just go all out and just try to get a huge win here. So I can see the assists racking up, and then the missed shots from the Sun getting those rebounds. So really like that. And then a correlated pick to go with it. I know I'm just gonna have a few picks from a few games, but there's so many games to cover. I would be here for an hour if I made specific picks for every single game. But Aaliyah Boston does great when Caitlin Clark is on the court. They are just the 1-2 man game there. I would also take Kelsey Mitchell points, but I don't want to keep taking Fever player points. But Aaliyah Boston, I like her over 20.5 points plus rebounds, -115. In the games with Caitlin Clark, you see on the screen, she went over in 4 out of 5. Giving up the 3rd most rebounds and the 5th most points to the forward position. And you see on the screen, she had 4 double-doubles in 5 games with Caitlin Clark. So if you want to check it out, double-double is at +280 right now for her. So this is all assuming it's a blowout and they just keep the pedal to the metal and drive up the score and just have pretty much no conscience about the other team's feelings, which I guess the other team, the Sun, would just have to understand, like, they're trying to run up the point differential. So if you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You put the number 1, it helps get the video out there for more people to see. And also, I want to shout out the app Novig. Novig is a social sports book. You can use it in all these states that you see on the screen. A lot of those states don't allow sports books like DraftKings or Fanduel, but you can bet spreads, money lines, player props. You can parlay, do all that good stuff in there. Link will be in the pinned comment and description. That'll take you there. Promo code is FINDAROUND11, all caps. They give you $5 free when you make an account. And if you go to buy $50, they'll give you half off on that for your first purchase. So $25 will get you $50 if you use promo code FINDAROUND11, all caps. So this last pick is Alicia Gray over 21.5 points plus rebounds, -130. She's going up against the Liberty. This is going to be a slugfest. Both teams are great. The Dream are great this year, and Liberty are great this year. But Alicia Gray has been one of the most consistent scorers. She's one of the best shooters in the WNBA. Liberty actually give up the most rebounds to the guard position. So her rebounds line is at 5.5, and she's only hit it like 3 different times for like +130. So you could go and take that. But the way she's just been scoring lately, I think really helps the line as well. I think the rebounds is going to help, but her scoring has just been amazing. The toughest team she faced this year was Seattle, who have Skylar Diggins Smith and Gabby Williams there at the 1 and 2, and she dropped 28 points on them, and she's coming off a 32-point game against a solid Washington team. They've been pretty good this year with limiting points to guards, and she dropped 32 on them. So 54% on 14 field goal attempts this year. I can see her having a really good game in a big matchup and then bringing in a lot of those rebounds. For some reason, the Liberty give up a ton of rebounds. The Lynx did this last year too. They just gave up the most rebounds in the league, and a lot of it has to do with offensive rebounding. They force a missed shot, and then it just ends up being a long rebound to guards. So Alicia Gray's been rebounding really well. Ryan Howard's been rebounding really well. I thought about doing like a parlay between the both of them for rebounds, but with FanDuel you can only go down to 4. I'd rather do like a 5 and 5. I do like Alicia Gray in this matchup. There are some other games like the Sparks game. Kelsey Plum is going to be out, so that one's tough to pick because there's a lot of teams that are out of this, and if it is a blowout, then they're going to sit their starters and all that. So it just worries me a little bit because WNBA this year, there's really good teams, and then there's like maybe a few in the middle, and then there's just some really bad teams. So it's tough to choose from. I do think the Sky and the Washington game will be pretty competitive. So that could be another one that you target. Brittany Sykes. Ariel Atkins will be going up against her former team. She's been scoring okay lately, just not up to where her line is at. I think a lot of money is going to go into that narrative there. But I think that'll be another good game to target. Definitely this Liberty Dream game is going to be a fun one. And then seeing how the Fever do against the Sun, and if they can get a 40, 50-point blowout, which is possible. We've seen it in the WNBA. So should be a fun day. I know I've said this before and I didn't find anything because I got busy with work. But if I do find some time to look at more plays, in that pinned comment, I'm going to have the Novig link. But if I do have time and I go and I look, I will put anything that I find in that pinned comment under that link. So you just check it out. If you're watching, maybe there's something there, maybe there's something not there. That means I just got busy at work. So if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. Hop on in there. You can talk about NBA, WNBA, hockey, all that good stuff is going on there. That is completely free. And then as far as a recap goes, man, it has been a while. I know I've been taking a lot of time off just with the NBA finals, but I kept saying I'm going to get more consistent again with WNBA. So I'm starting here as the finals is coming to a close, and then this is going to be more of a daily routine. You're going to see more WNBA videos. So I'm going to get this one edited and get out to you all. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.